Hey, I'm Mr. Tokenit, and welcome to the HiveMind SMP. Allow me to show you where my friend Ashley and I are basing. It once was a cherry blossom biome, but we chopped all of those down so that we can make our own custom trees and whatnot. But it's looking kind of empty at the moment, so we want to start filling in a lot of the empty space. Sadly, doing all of that in one episode would be a bit much, so let's start with something simple. Well, simple-ish. First, I need to make a couple of tree farms that I've been putting off. And we have this tree farm. And this tree farm can pretty much do every type of tree except for two. And that's where this area comes in. I'm going to have a dark oak tree here. Tree farm. Dark oak tree farm here. And then over here, I'm going to have a mangrove tree farm. Luckily, this is plenty of space for that. I also dug out this area here because I was thinking about making a AFK leaf farm as well going in here. All of these designs are based on other people that other people created, and I'll leave their tutorials and their channels and whatnot in the description below. So that, yeah. But dark oak and mangrove more specifically, because I don't know how often we're going to be using mangrove, but we have all of these logs and we have a tree shop in the shopping district here on the server. So we need all the different logs, and something that makes it a little bit easier to get is having some AFK farms. So I'm going to make sure that I have all the materials necessary to make them. Probably fill up a bunch of shulker boxes for each farm, and we'll get started. All right, so I got the materials for the dark oak farm, dark oak tree farm, yes, and I have the materials for the mangrove as well, which took 2 shulker boxes. It's a big one. Well, it needs to be big because, you know, mangrove has all those roots and stuff that it randomly sprawl out and whatnot. So I'm kind of stumped on what to do first. The mangrove tree or the... Well, yeah. I already made this one. I went ahead and just did it and got it done. Hopefully that's a smooth transition. I don't know what was in my inventory before, but I did test it out and it's working pretty well. Considering this isn't fully AFK, by the way. There's still some manual labor needed. Like I mentioned before, the guy who made this, his video and his channel will be in the description below. So thank you, Squilly, for giving us this awesome option to dark oak tree farm. I've made 2 other tree farm the AFK tree farm designs that one of them killed me and the other one just wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So this suited what I needed from a dark oak tree farm. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna place this in our offhand and this in our main hand. Hopefully I'm doing everything right here. I did follow the tutorial a little bit. I also used the schematic, well, the world download and made a schematic of it, but. So the TNT is in, yeah. So it's not 100%, like it's gonna break all of them, which is okay. I'm cool with that. It's better than mining the entire tree, which is what we've been doing. We also do have fast leaf decay, and when it blows up, it doesn't really register as a player breaking it, so the fast leaf decay doesn't really work, but that is totally fine. You break a leaf and the other one just disappears. So it's really cool. Yeah, let's watch this again. So we click on this, we wait for that ding, and then we bone meal it. Oh man. This is actually a lot better, and I've gotten a lot of wood from this already, and I'm getting a lot of saplings back, and it's working pretty dang well. Oh, hold up. I almost did it wrong. Boom. Look at that. See, it broke all but one. So it varies. It depends on what kind of man, I can't talk. It depends on what type of dark oak tree ends up spawning. It varies. It varies. But this'll work. This'll do. This'll work. This is exactly like a lot better than just placing a bunch of trees down, bone milling them, and then chopping them all down. This is definitely way better. So thank you again, Squilly, for this design. So that means we're going to move on to this one, and I'm actually going to do a little montage slash time lapse for this one. And yeah, we got this one working. Let's move on to the next. All right, guys, here it is. The mangrove farm is complete. And I've already tested it out. Everything works, everything's good, but I'm also going to show you a little bit as well. I'm going to show you it working. So all of the bone meal will go into these chests here. I believe we have bone meal in here. Yes, we do. And it looks like we have a backlog of it as well. So that's good. And to turn the machine on is right here. Pulls away this piston and it gets these going. 1 non-stackable item and 15 random blocks. I just put white stained glass in there. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and hit the flashback recording so that I can show you from an outside perspective, but also from an inside perspective. We're going to go ahead and turn this on. We're going to go down here into this little area. We're going to look up here, and we want to aim for the inside of the stair, upside down stair that is over here. Wazaf's on server. All right, so we want it to be able to place. I want to move it just slightly. All right, we need to move up a little bit. Getting it just right is very finicky. Oh, come on. There. Not quite. Needs to go over slightly. Maybe do one of these. There it is. There it is. Watch it blow it up. Oh, yeah. We have a solid source of AFKing for some mangrove wood. So the drops have one of two places to go, and it might even go in both places. But it'll either come down here where this trapdoor is, and it'll land in my inventory, or it'll go into the water that will also lead to my inventory as well. So I need to put a hopper underneath where I am. All right, I'm gonna go turn this off real quick so I can show you what I'm talking about. It has one of two places to go. So I mean, it'll eventually end up here. So I need to put a hopper going into this chest here because, you know, eventually your inventory will fill up. But it'll either drop down here, go into this water source and go this way, or it'll come down here onto this trapdoor where I'll pick it up. So that's really cool. Eventually I'll have to connect this up to our awesome storage that I showed you guys earlier, and this will be complete. Now there is a leaf farm that I do want to get done, but it doesn't have to be done right now. I kind of want to get started on the main event, the main project that I'm really excited for. Now, while all of that was happening, in between me making the dark oak farm and the mangrove farm, we tore down our little hut. It was very sad. I'll go ahead and show you that clip right now. We're gonna tear our, I guess, I don't even want to call it temporary hut, but it is a temporary hut.
Our long-term temporary hut.
Our long-term sentimental value hut. It's a big deal. I'm really hesitant to do it.
But it's time.
Yeah.
We've moved on to bigger and better things, and even bigger and even better things to come.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff
Very
coming.
large things.
Yes. Pain ahead.
Pain, suffering, blood, sweat, and tears.
All right. You want to break the first block?
Oh, which one? Which one? Oh God, this one.
Oh my God. All right. Well, there it is, not. There it is, not.
Rip.
It is not there anymore.
It's gone.
Yeah. So yeah, tearing that down, it was really sad because that hut had a lot of sentimental value. It was our home for roughly about 2.5 months, and we moved to our storage area. That's where our beds are and everything are right now. So, oh, it was sad, but we have bigger and better things to move towards, and we already set down some of the foundations. Ashley did anyways. There's a creeper over here. But yeah. We do have some more terraforming to do, although we did do some terraforming already because we have it all planned out on what we want to get done. There is some terraforming that needs to get done here, and we took down the little snowy cap. or Ashley did, again, at least. We'll start off the time lapse with that, and we'll get started on the rest of the portal that'll go here, and maybe even some of the village houses, because it'll make for a really nice scenic whatnot words. I can words. Hey, you know, it's me, Mr. Token It. If you don't know, I can't words. Why am I YouTubing? So Ashley started tearing out this little snowy peak that we have at our mountain, mostly because we felt like it didn't really go with the theme of our base plans, but we did run into a small issue, and that is, even though we got rid of the snowy peak and got the terrain down to our liking, the snow would still pop up in that area whenever it would rain. Now, this is where you come in. We aren't 100% sure what we want to put here yet, and we have a couple options, which is turn the snow into a feature and have whatever we're building around it go with it, or come up with a way to get rid of the snow. If you have any ideas, please let me know in the comments, and any ideas that work and go with our theme, we will personally credit you when we work on it. Now, we are not done with the terrain yet. We wanted to elevate the portal a bit so that whoever comes through can get a good view of the land. More specifically, our main big tree that we will build in the near future. Now, I am personally proud of this specific part. Everything else was just placing dirt, but I worked really hard here, and I feel like I've gotten pretty decent at terraining, although there's definitely a lot of aspects that I need to learn. The cobblestone, stone, mossy kind of combination that I have going on here is just something so that it doesn't look like this thing is just floating there and it's just not a drop off. It's like a sharp like cliff almost. It's not a very far, like a very big cliff, but I think it looks good. I'm pretty proud of it. I'm honestly pretty proud of it, but we're done with the terrain. I'm ready to build this portal. Let's build the portal. All right. It's portal building time. We got all the materials here in these shulkers ready to go. And it's gonna go right here.
It's build time.
Build time. Like I'm painting.
Free.
Man, you missed quite a bit over here. Ah!
I'm just cruising.
Cruising for a bruising.
No, that's you.
No, that's you.
No, it's you.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Mommy.
No.
Man, I was coming to hit you off anyway.
Ah.
I dropped it. I didn't fall. I had to go pick it up.
Heard.
What is this sorcery, bro? What is this sorcery? Place the... Ah! Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh!
Fluffin'.
Oh! No! That easy place mode was on. You know what? Whatever. You know what? Probably won't even really see that. Oh,
Yeet.
finally, I can place one of my 2 stairs that I have. Oh my gosh. You started working over me? Yeah, this is gonna go a lot faster now. Oh my gosh. You building above me has created a lot of frustration for me. This has made this very difficult.
Sorry.
I feel very claustrophobic right now. Yeah, this has made it very difficult for me. Ow! Ah, I tried. Ah, no, ah! What? Seriously? Oh! Are you serious? Okay. I think I have one in this box here. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Credit to us and Mr. Matt Ranger. If it wasn't for him, I don't think this would exist. Just the way that I designed it, and we tweaked it and whatnot, made it our own. And I'm stoked to have a fresh, new, awesome looking portal. You ready?
Light it, light it, light it.
Boop.
Oh,
Dang. Yeah, that's clean.
necessary.
That's really clean. I love it.
Absolutely stoked.
What was that? 2.5 hours of building? 2.5 hours of building. A lot of leaf placing. How many leaves do that was that? Do you remember or no?
So that was 3,800 cherry leaves.
3,800 cherry leaves. How many frog lights?
363.
Nice. Well, I'd say our next thing from here is to get some of these buildings up. And then, yeah, and then we'll work on the village from there and then slowly progress to the tree, the big tree, which you've been gathering resources for that, correct?
I have. We have a lot of resources collected for it. However, the biggest chunk left is going to be our azalea leaves because we need a ridiculous, absurd amount of azalea leaves.
Oh, man. Oh,
I hope you're ready to see nothing but azalea leaves for the next couple of weeks.
oh my gosh. Yeah, I need to make that leaf farm. There was also another thing that you've been working on that I also want to show before we move on to these buildings here.
Oh, yes.
You want to lead the way?
Sure. Down here behind the tavern, we have the entrance to our mining district. Well, the beginning of our mining district, the entrance to the mine. So it's still a work in
Nice.
progress. Cue the
Heck
rain.
yeah. It's a really good
Yeah.
atmosphere. It's really nice. It
Yeah, and
goes,
I'm gonna continue texturing all the way down. Our rail's gonna go all the way down to our tunnel bore, and there'll be some little sights to see on your minecart ride down. But
oh, yeah.
it's kind of a twisty, turny path all the way down there because we didn't want to tunnel directly into our mountain since we have the froggies underneath us. So kind of had to go down and out of the way.
Gotcha. So kind of just, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Cool. Heck yeah. We got a little farming area over here.
Yeah, just some food to feed the blacksmithing district. I've been working in creative on some building style for down here. And it's going to be a little bit different from the village because we just want like a tiny bit of a different atmosphere down in this district to make it seem and feel like these people working in the mines are maybe just a little bit more dirty.
Yeah.
The buildings are a little bit more used looking, so just kind of working on that style, and then this area will start to build up a little bit more. And we have a lot more custom trees in our future.
Oh yeah. I mean, it is. Our theme is Oven Tree Village, right? So we got rid of all of those cherry leaves because we're gonna be putting custom trees in to replace them, make it feel that much more magical and nice. I must say, this actually looks really good at night. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the ambiance.
Oh my
The rain
gosh.
is a little annoying
I
right now,
know.
but you know.
All right, well, that's gonna have to end it for this episode. I was gonna try to get some of these villager houses and stuff in place for this episode, but I think I was just biting off more than I could chew. And also, I've just been itching to say this. I know this episode isn't the best episode that I have, but this is the first episode in a long time where I actually tried to start like new things and try new things with editing and recording and stuff like that. So I'm only going to get better from here. So if you didn't really like this episode that much, although I feel like I did a decent job compared to my latest episodes, please feel free to give me a subscribe and maybe even like the video. It's okay if you don't. But yeah, if you want to see my previous episode, it is on the screen right now. And until next time, I'll see you.